Hello everybody, my name is Jwpro14 and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series so far. We are so close to the end. I'm not even gonna talk anymore about this. Subscribe and let's continue this wacky playthrough right now. Back. No, it looks like we're back. But I can't believe how long the ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't actually say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now, damn it. Now we're back in Hospital Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. It was just returning the favor. So if I chose not to, if I chose to cut out on the lie, I would have died. Let it go out to the carpet and never mind that again. Blah blah blah. So now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might.
Listen.
You're worried? Yeah, of course.
So
then let's get a concrete answer. Huh?
in other words,
Let's guess Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Wait, that's.
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run anyway. As he said that, he pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now. Don't worry, what you think is going to happen isn't. Because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared. Huh? The mastermind is ensnared? You said something like that before. What does it mean? Damn it, I itch right above my microphone, trying not to hit it.
so
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. Damn it, why can't I read? There was. If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations. Okay, that. I'm still super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
indeed.
Monokuma should be in the
Shall
gym.
we go?
Let's get going. I guess. Let's get everyone there too. Let's see. Anyone here? Are there people here? Oh, I can't see if they're here or not. I can only see the first floor and the gym. Well, then let's fast travel there. I don't want to.
Well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
I do.
But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
Shing.
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko, do whatever you feel you have to. What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose? You explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted to excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the Black Ones and then executed, right? Hey! What are you talking about?
However,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. I believe in her! The results of the class trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right.
Because I love her! She's my boo. I lost all my other girls. And I won't lose her! In response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. That.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come out, that would come to our aid even after you killed it.
am I wrong?
Now there's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro, you did. That.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it surely executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose. You talk a big game. You're saying that the Blackened is... Oh, get out that, Kurt. Yes, okay. You talk a big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto.
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Wow.
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that. What is this, a comedy routine? That makes such bold claims without a shred of evidence.
That doesn't matter.
Do you have any evidence that it was me though? I don't have any rights now. I don't have any right now. I don't have any right now. But with a little more time, I can guarantee I'll find
right.
some. Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come. He never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by despair, by the despair you love so to inspire.
however,
You love to inspire, right? Damn it. But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
what the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
Indeed.
It's not like I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto right now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Huh?
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. What the fuck is he saying? I think I'm gonna die right here, and I don't like it. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you don't want to earn our despair fair and
that's what
square,
we have to do.
then I suggest that you take my advice. That. So, what is this advice of
It's
yours?
true.
To do Makuro's trial over again. Only this time, you'll follow the school regulations to ensure a fair
It's
trial.
time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair.
Oh my
Hey.
god, this is epic. Turning up the noise a bit. Well, that will make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one less showdown. In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Makuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Dot. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I need a left track. Barry.
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So for this bear jokes, oh you Monokuma, oh you scoundrel. Those jokes are great. Now what you've suggested might be possible. Oh, stop it, you're killing me. It would be certainly it would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
In other words,
Does that mean you accept?
guys,
If we do things your way, that will be enough to convince you and the viewers right. And it will cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared. Why do you keep making? Then I'm prepared to agree your terms. Will your hope win out? Or will my despair claim your victory? Damn it, my throat. Let's have a final grisly showdown. He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this. But this is a long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end. So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right. Every last mystery that's bobbing around the school. If you can't do that, then that'll be enough to qualify. Why qualify? Why a koala? I mean, I know a koala bear is technically a bear, but you're a normal bear. Maybe a panda bear would be normal because you have the same like ear types. Okay. To qualify as a victory for you.
True.
That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of the school, then you win. But if you can't do it, all of it, we all face an execution, right? Okay, I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
Wait a second, oh no, never mind. I was like thinking back at the ladder, how high it must have been. And I found down the same thing. And it must be really high, but then I remembered there was a fucking elevator that goes really deep underground, so it must not have been that high if that. Okay. When we uncover the last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their despair? Ah, I'm doing it too now. I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
Damn it. But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held?
what's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
Hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement. You don't have to be suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Why does he keep doing this? I don't know. I'm kind of liking it now. Everything is based on the school regulations, and having the trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Fucking hell. For what? Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception. Then it's part of the regulations, which could have, which would have to mean whoever killed Mukuro is very polarizing approach. I know, but okay. Enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people that take a single step in Hope Peak Academy since the killing game began are those single students. 16 students. Crap. What?
Listen.
Are you telling the truth? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Why'd he go quiet all of a sudden? I think something's gonna happen. I'm done.
Angry.
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya? Why so mad? He seems emotionally understandable.
Hey.
Leave me alone. Get out of here. I have no friends, okay? I don't want you guys as friends. You guys are jerks. Okay, I'm going. You're really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment of overflowing with despair. Wait. There's like 6 of us now, 1 of you. Let's kick his ass.
Hey.
I went crazy there. Probably too crazy for me. Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, not my laptop. Stop reading my laptop. Why? Why would you do that? Okay, that was that. My dog touched my laptop. Monokuma's understandable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. Just walk away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. Let's go to the dining hall. That. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still have my life, and we still have had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. That. Once again, I was in Kyoko's death. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true. Wait. Let's wait the others now and go researching every goddamn inch of the school, because you have that key. You can open all the fucking rooms for us, and who knows what could happen. We could still have we could find all the things we need. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they? They had no choice but to accept, huh?
Because
It's all because of that one moment that's the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So when was it the mastermind let down their guard? Let their guard down?
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked their airwaves to broadcast our school lives to the outside world, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable, but it is possible.
Indeed.
You don't actually read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, the kind of thing extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
my reading is getting worse and worse. Nah, I'm getting a bit close. And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of the other way. Think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason.
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, killing us. No matter what the cost, us killing each other. What? They wanted to show the world.
it would seem
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Now I'm gonna have myself a little drink. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
in other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely. A point?
Hey.
Prove a point. The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Academy, right? A certain concept? You were talking about hope, right?
That's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that to try and prove that despair is better than hope. What? Their goal is that's their goal as the ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that the despair is better than hope. But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right. You're right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. Irrational. Damn it. My reading is getting worse and worse. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. Sip of water. Okay. The mastermind, what? The mastermind has had the mastermind has the more. The mastermind The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. Fuck my reading. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they wouldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial following all their proper rules to get me killed. Okay. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be a killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And then that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire world. Your mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in the perfect form. In
other words,
this isn't even my final form. Sorry, it was just perfectly timed. In other words, in the final form. Never mind. It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. But all of that was a bunch. Was a hunch, right? You were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance, because you believed in me. Another path open. Because you believed in me, another path open up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Reasoning essentially. I was making a bet. But it looked like I got it right. This time at least I won't bet. I won the bet. Yay! She won the bet and I'm still alive! She let out a quick sigh and I took it was a small sign of relief. Aww. We are going to be best friends. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Fucking hell! My reading is getting worse and worse and worse. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion. Wouldn't you say it was negotiation? Plus, if I showed my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time,
correct.
or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it will cost us our lives. There's no option except to win. Fucking hell. But before we begin the final battle, you have to tell the others what's going on. True. But now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone?
However,
Is that really possible? Huh? Anyway, right now we have to go find the others. They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? So this seems like a good place to stop for now. Hope you guys are enjoying this. And we are so close to the end right now. I'm getting all hyped for the finale. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like, subscribe, click the video on the left to see something especially for you. Click the video on the right to see the most recently upload. Click the button in the middle to subscribe for more videos every day. And click on the play to see every Danganronpa that I've played so far. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.